Hey everybody, it's Rick O'Shea playing MPQ Marvel Puzzle Quest. Thanks for jumping on the video again. We've got some good PvP action in the Shield Simulator in the Time Stone season. We've got some character and team requests from our subscribers out there, so thanks so much for putting in those requests. I'm finally getting it into a video, and we're going to jump into the action with characters you want to see matched up with others in a team combo and that kind of stuff. We're going to take on some really tough teams and have some challenges with 5-star and 4-star characters. So before we get into that, let's warm up with some tokens. We're not going to do the whole thing where we update our champion level rewards and stuff like that, but I do have some stores that we want to pull some tokens in to get it out of the way and get caught up. Hopefully everybody got the Brainy Bunch free token for this vault, and there's some good results in here. Looking forward at a shot for that Okoye, for the I always say Okoye first before I say Shuri, and then the MODOK cover are the highlights, and then a couple of support tokens. So we'll give our first one-time shot here and see who we're going to land on, and it's just ISO. That would be a fine reward for most people. Not too great for me, but hey, it was free, so what are you going to do? You can take one-time shots at for 100 hero points, and it's not a discount, it's just like a daily deal. So I'll probably do one or so of these a day just to see how it turns out and come back to more over the next few days. Alright, so Infinite Pursuit. This is why I wanted to get in on the one-time shot here for sure. Today, there's a couple of Maria Hill covers in here for me. Maria is going to be guaranteed, and then the others are random, so it's strange I have two for her, but the Ronin Hawkeye is great. Let's give that a shot, see what we have a chance at. And just another 2-star. So a couple days there, but I do like to get in the daily discount draw. 100 hero points for a shot at 4 stars is always good. Alright, so Super Scroll and Foes, second to last day here. We've got 5 tokens plus a daily discount. Can we get that Super Scroll or also Karnak? Really good potential rewards in this vault, and we're only hitting 2 stars so far, guys. Got another support token there. How cool. That'll be my 80th beginner support token in a stack, and we're gonna do those soon, like I keep saying. Alright, so we got a Squirrel Girl, that's fine. There's one more day left to try on that one. Let's go over to, look at this Adept Adaptation store. Yeah, cool concept. I like the way they put together, you know, surprise 5-star character stores like this, where it's, you know, it's normal 1 in 7 chances of getting the 5-star, but cool set of characters, X-Men, etc. I'm not going to do any draws here. I don't need those characters specifically, but Storm's rated pretty decent, and you know, everybody has used OML forever, and I find some good uses with Archangel. He's not rated super high either, but his black ability is very helpful. Check it out if you haven't played him in a while. So we're up to that 80 beginner supports, and we have that advanced. We'll pull those soon. Promise on an upcoming video, guys. Stay tuned. Also, I meant to say it. Stay tuned to the later in this video. We're going to have our info for the next subscriber only inside info, what we called Shield Intel. The directions will be in this video on how to get there on an upcoming character that should be released in the game about a week from today. So make sure and definitely stay on for that. Look at that, 3 3-stars in a row as soon as I mentioned the Shield Insider Intel. Very cool. Alright, so 15 heroics. Let's run those off, see if we can get any more gold. Catching up on the 3 stars today. We ran hot last time. And then we'll get these tokens over with and get into the versus action. No 3 stars yet out of these 15 tokens. I feel like we're going to catch a run here toward the end. How about right now? Not yet. All 2 stars. Oh man, we're saving up our luck for the mighty tokens, and that might be worth it in the long run. He will do the daily draw here, and it's not gold either. Pretty low run in the heroics. So we're going to do, I was thinking of doing just 7 mighty tokens, but we might have to do 14 to get back caught up on our draws. So we'll do that. We'll have 10 tokens remaining. Let's do it. All right, so Cyclops got the 4-star, and it's Jubilee on the second try. Now we're warming up, guys. Let's see how long it takes to get another 4-star. And like I said, there it is, 4-star Kingpin. Super cool. Let's go ahead and continue all the way down to 10 remaining. Maybe we'll get another 4 by then. And we're not going to add in these levels yet. We do have one character we're going to add levels in. And there's another 4. Way to go. And it is Hawkeye, 4-star Kate Bishop. Very cool. All right, so last few draws here with the torch. 3-star Star-Lord, Deadpool, and a Bullseye to round it out. Okay, so we're done with our tokens. I just want to level up one character today. We have a lot of versus action to get into, but among these characters, we'll save everything else. We have that Super Scroll to add in, and I wanted to do that since his green is pretty low. He goes up to level 2 in Force Multiplier. His versus event was a lot of fun. If you didn't see my overview I put together for the Scroll versus event, I might have a link up above to jump to it. Otherwise, just go back and search in our other videos. But so we have enough shards for 2 levels in powers that we want. And so what are we going to do? I know that we're going to have a blue coming from not the current simulator, but the next one at the 2,000 point range, and probably shards on the way. But I think his blue is just too awesome. So I'm going to save one set of shards and add in shards here on his manifest entity. That is a cool ability with all the different choices, and I think we'll leave him there for now. We don't have any other covers to add in. Nice. So his level up would be 52,500 right about. Let's go ahead and do that. And nice. He's already at level 188. That's really pretty good start for me. Total of 9 covers with 10th one in shards. Already ready to go. Very good. All right, so I wanted to get him leveled up for next time we need to, I need to use him in PvE for the end of the hunt coming up in a couple of hours, few hours. So that's it for the characters. Let's get into our versus action and play some challenge teams, some awesome teams, maybe some overwhelming wins coming up our way. We're going to start with a challenge here. I think what we'll do is see if we can win against a team like this. And we had a request from one of our subscribers who wanted to see Phil Coulson in a team, and I think that's great. Let's get Phil in on the left side here, and we're going to play him along with 4-star Carol. There's Phil. I play Agent Coulson usually at 4-5-4. Sometimes I step his yellow up to level 5 and his blue down to level 3. We might use his blue in this team, so we're going to see how that works. Because I want to take a chance here and grab Red Hulk. He creates a countdown if he takes enough damage. It's very easy for him to take enough damage against 5-star character match damage. And if we get our black countdown out from Carol right away, it'll be great with Coulson. He not only creates countdowns whenever we play an ability, but then earns random AP whenever countdowns expire off the board. So this will be a full 4-star team, and we're going to try to take on a 5-star team. This will be our first challenge match, and I think we're going to pull it off. We'll see how it goes. The one thing I just remembered earlier when I was checking it out is I thought Red Hulk would tank green over Carol, but Carol is a maximum champ on my team, And so Red Hulk doesn't have a stronger green than she does. I'd rather have Hulk take the upfront damage when I match green, but that's okay. Let's move over. I think we want to target Thanos for damage first. And there's all kinds of moves we could do at first. Of course, there's an extra move in purple. The viewer luck is ready for us today, guys. The purple is such a great ability from Coulson. Let's go ahead and do that. Very nice to get a couple of other matches for the AP generation. Somehow it set up another extra move. We'll go for that. Red doesn't build up an active ability. That is a passive for Red Hulk. But anything you can do to get Hulk out front is a big help. We have purple nearly ready to play for Coulson. It is ready for Red Hulk. We're gonna save it for Coulson in this case. So what do we want to do here? Black is a dangerous color for the enemy team, mostly because of Goblin. It's a passive for Thanos, and it's an expensive ability for Surfer. So I'm not super worried about black, although I don't want them to take that match. I don't want them to take black matches if it was the only one and we couldn't get a black match for Carol. So I'm going to do this one. They'll probably take one of the others here soon. And we have Carol's black ready to play. Check it out. Photonic Barrage, one of the best 4-star abilities in the entire game. We will play it. She creates a countdown that will then create a strike tile every turn. Now watch Coulson here. He spawns a super secret tech countdown tile that he generates a countdown every time we play an ability. It also does damage on its own when it expires as well. So let's protect that. Let's do a yellow match this way. Lucky on the other black match also. So here's our strike tile, and our Coulson countdown goes off. Now you'll notice I put Carol's countdown up toward the top, and that's because that way it'll, if you didn't know, if there's multiple countdowns on the board from different character abilities, the board prioritizes top left and moves to the right. So this countdown will always go off before, say, a countdown if it was in this spot, for example. So I want my strike tiles coming out before any other countdowns resolve off the board, if that makes sense. A lot of work to explain that, but there's a double move here. Let's go with, I want to get that red. Maybe they'll leave it for us. Lucky drop on purple. They did take the red, unfortunately. And so Carol put that strike tile in a bad spot. That's the match 4 I wanted to take next. So in that case, let me think here. We have our purple ready to play from Phil, and it's such a great ability. Let's wait a second. Let's safeguard that strike tile. Oops. There they go. They match black. That's bad for them because it's our team's strongest color as well. Carol's going to do team damage whenever that happens, and also generate AP in our strongest color, which, you guessed it, is black. I'll choose that tile up there. And now with 2 of these on the board and super secret tech going on all the time, the enemy team is going to be in very big trouble. They might take that black match. I don't have a way to safeguard it, so check this out. I do have a way to set up an extra move, though. What to do? Do I waste the countdown? It's probably worth it. Let's do it. So we're going to do best laid plans here. This is such a great ability. We're going to swap a black tile into that location so it can set up an extra move. I'll go ahead and move this one here. Damage plus. Also charge the tiles. Excellent. We'll do the extra move. Hate to lose that countdown, but we're getting more as we play. And can you believe it? We're going with another Carol. Sometimes I call them Carol bombs. It's just awesome. All right, so let's see. What do we want to do here? Everything looks good. Let's just go for something. I would take that purple match, but that would set them up with a green match, so we'll just go for this one. Photonic Barrage is going to create a strike tile each, and they get buffed when a countdown is resolved. We are already up to 39-21 in countdowns, and we have a Photonic Barrage ready to resolve off the board for 24,000, guys. And here's kind of a pro tip or whatever. If you have a countdown at 1 and you have enough yellow to play for Carol's executive decision, which countdown should you play that on? Well, it just depends. We have 2 of them at 4 on the countdown timer. Let's pick one that's kind of in a danger spot or something. Let's actually do this one, because on the next turn, we'll go ahead and take out Thanos here. Incredible. Get the buffing again, and so now on the next turn we already have a guaranteed hit without having to do anything. So let's go something like this. I haven't even gotten, oh man, that was rough. Haven't even gotten Red Hulk to take a real match yet. They're just doing way too much damage. So what do we do here? A lot of our strike tiles are in danger. Let's do this. We're gonna do a tile swap again from Coulson. And is there a way to... it's alright. We'll do extra moves, and we need to move a red in for a blue. We'll do that. Swap itself. The damage will take out Goblin. Got an extra move in red for Red Hulk. Now, can we... yeah, this will be fun. Okay, so we've got just a couple of countdowns out there. Let's go ahead and play Red Hulk's Gamma Siphon. Depletes their green. Builds up AP for us. We can play Hulk's Hammer and Anvil, team damage. You usually want to save that until you have 18 green instead of just the 9+ that I used there. But we're going to win, and I wanted all the countdowns on the board that I can, because when we play Super Secret Tech, it actually steals AP based on how many countdowns are on the board. And let's do it. Look at our AP jumped up really quite well there. This thing's about over, guys. We're going to do a red match with Red Hulk, and we better do this one, leaving him out front. Here goes our countdowns. Seeing red, danger, damage from... look at this. Unbelievable. I knew that was going to be a big deal. That team worked really well. Thank you for the suggestion on Coulson. And I would have liked to have played him with lower 4 stars, or even maybe 3-star characters to match your roster level. But we just had to get in a nice 4-star challenge team to start things off. And I know that took a long time, so let's start speeding things up. We've got a lot more teams to get through, guys. Let's go to another kind of a challenge team request. And I don't know if we're going to, how well we're going to win against certain teams. We'll go ahead and skip around a little bit to find something that might be beneficial. We'll go for this here. And so the requested team is for 5-star Iron Man, Rescue, and Infinity War Cap. So let's go ahead and grab those characters. We'll put maybe we'll put Rescue in the middle here. And did I already pass Cap? Let's see, I did. There we go. And so they all have a red ability. 2 of them have blue abilities. 3 have yellow abilities. Cap has a purple. Nobody has green. Nobody has black. So we are in a little bit of a challenge already. But I think we're going to find a way to win here. And so I think if we get red, we will prioritize Cap's red first. Later we'll probably prioritize Rescue's red. Yellow might be a big deal. And blue will come in very handy, I hope. So let's start out with this yellow match 4. It's going to drop a green, hopefully keeping green away from Thanos. And you want to target Doctor Strange with match damage right away, so you can get him to a point where you can knock him out with the very first ability you play, and so you take a lot less damage from him throughout the match. The enemy team has red, purple, blue, and green abilities, no active black. Yeah, they do have an active yellow. I don't really call Doctor Strange's yellow an active ability because it's so expensive, but it definitely does pretty good damage. Oh, here, finally. Blue drops a match 4 in white. I couldn't quite see, wow, how good that was going to be. I'm really glad we saw that. So, what do we want to do here? It's going to take a long time to knock Doctor Strange down to the point in which Rope-a-Dope would take him out. 10,400 health. Let's take a look here with Girl Friday. We'll destroy black tiles. Well, we convert black tiles into red and then make matches, and then the red tiles on the board would be destroyed. Let's take a chance here. Iron Man's going to take a hit. I think it's worth it. Let's see how much damage we get out of Girl Friday. A really cool ability when it works. And it worked. Lots of damage. Oh, man. I did not think that was going to do enough damage to take Doctor Strange out. That was crazy. And, of course, we also ran quite well so far on Phoenix with the damage so far. Okay. Well, let's readjust here a little bit. So now we have a ton of red to play, and need to double check. Hopefully Rescue is Team Iron Man, so that would make Iron Man's own red hit relatively hard for just 9. Team Cap is not Team Iron Man, of course. Too bad there's not more Team Iron Man. There's a ton of Team Cap characters. So, since we have so much red, I'm going to do this. Let's go ahead with Rescue for yellow. Create a couple of Protect tiles on the board. When there's 2 or more on the board, she will give burst health to allies every turn. We have purple to play, and we have a purple match 4. Let's keep our purple. Look how much AP the enemy has, by the way. They've had 1 turn. Or, you know, they basically have 1 match worth of AP. That's nuts. Alright, unfortunately we lost that projectile to a lucky match 4. So we're just going to watch them. I don't want them to get a whole lot of purple and then of course green. Purple's a big deal because either one can play their ability, and they're both dangerous. The rest of this match might be a little bit of work because not every color builds up to an ability. And let's see. Okay, so we could play Girl Friday again when black tiles are lined up well with reds. We'll see. I do like Rescue's blue when you're against a specific type of team, when the enemy team creates a lot of special tiles. If Jean Grey would get a lot of her strike tiles out, we could play it. But I don't even want to let her get any purple to start doing that to build up her red for those damage plus strikes. And they got some purple there. So, alright, so let's do this. Winning team deals 9,000 plus damage, but more than that because we have another member of Team Iron Man. So they didn't give me credit for Rescue. So that is, you guys might have been correcting me earlier that maybe she doesn't qualify for Team Iron Man. That's weird. There's no chance that the fact that she's stunned, it didn't help, does it? That'd be news to me. Good move there. Lucky green and yellow matches. Okay, so they have 10 green And there's a green match on the board. I'll probably take it because of the yellows. Yeah, we'll go for it here. It also drops a blue match, if you can see that. And more red and purple. Running good in this team. And there we go. So they got 13 green. That's really dangerous. Thanos will play his green ability, and it does a ton of team damage after a few turns. One of the best things about Cap is his Man Without a Country. We'll go ahead and play that, and we'll choose a green tile here. It not only depletes that color of AP from the enemy, but they can't play a green ability for the duration of that countdown. So you have a bunch of turns where they couldn't play that at all. You know what? Let's do this. Let's play House Party Protocol. Cool ability. It is basically a way to deflect damage to those countdowns. If Iron Man would take a certain amount of damage, he will just simply deflect that, or just not take the damage and remove one of the countdowns. And if they are able to resolve on their own, they do a decent amount of damage. So we'll try to hit Thanos with that. And we're going to save the rest of our red for Cap. Lost one of our countdowns there. Try to protect the other two. And House Party Protocol doing good. Damage plus Cascades. That's great. We have 30 blue. Is that even possible? Okay, so just for fun, let's go ahead with Girl Friday again. You can get some really incredible cascades. We've ran well. I've also had times where I've played it and you get absolutely nothing out of this. Guys, I've been saving up the AP in general. We're just crushing it in this match. I can't believe we ran this well with this team. We're going to finish it with coup de grace from Cap when there's only one enemy remaining. It is no longer rope-a-dope. It's coup de grace. It's a single target damage. It costs 10 instead of just 8. And it spends all of your AP, does 15,600 damage plus 895 for each of the other points of AP. Guys, it would be so great if one of you would stop the video and calculate how much damage this would actually be with our 30 green, 20 plus blue, and 30 black, etc. This is such a big hit if we could get it, and that's a win. Cool. Okay, that team just ran excellently on that board. That was fun. So let's go to the next one. This is going to be more of hopefully a annihilation team. Let's call it that. He's going to see a lot of this team around. At least two of these guys play together quite well recently, and I keep going past him here. I'm looking for Carnage. There we go. So Carnage and Beta Ray Bill play pretty well together. Better than I think a lot of us imagined before the release of those two in a row. And Carnage is not really rated too high on his own, but certain teams and setups he does really well. So we've got a request from our friend Tree Two Leaf, MCOC Yondu, which MCOC is short for Marvel Contest of Champions, I'm sure. He requested this team. I think we should have fun with it. We have a red ability for Carnage, but we'll probably try to focus on Sabretooth here, plus with his black ability. Let's go. So why do Beta Ray Bill and Carnage play well together? It's mostly just because Carnage places enemy special tiles, and when there's 4 or more on the board, he just makes free matches for you and very easily builds up the colors you need for Beta Ray Bill's very inexpensive blue, and helps you build up toward his green. We will play Bill's green instead of Carnage almost always. We don't have a purple user on this team. That's not going to matter much. Neither does the enemy. And by the way, guys, just a reminder, hang on for pretty much in between the next couple of fights. There's Bill's big hit. I like to try to leave enemy special tiles on the board, but I've been having to remove them in this match. Anyway, hang on, because in between one of the next upcoming matches, we'll give the information for our subscribers to get into the next Shield Intel, which is our unreleased upcoming character release in MPQ, and talk about their abilities. So we'll have the instructions coming up soon on how to get to that. Here's our free match coming from Carnage. Let's go ahead and play Happy Birthday Runt. It places very small enemy strike tiles on the board, deals damage for how many are on the board, and this is great. I was hoping we'd get one. We've got a 2-match combo. Let's do this red and green, and since we matched an enemy strike tile, you see how Sabretooth destroyed that area of the board. And whenever a special tile is destroyed, Carnage creates an attack tile in its place. And with Carnage and Build together, both adding specials. There we go, a free removal of a strike tile. Very cool. And so we have Jessica here with very little health remaining. Now it'll be a fun time to play Tooth and Nail. It's a multi-hit ability. It's a cool ability. It deals 2234. Oh, this is perfect. It's very little wasted damage for each of the hits. And then, of course, you have strike tiles. It doesn't add to this damage, but it continues on to the next enemy if you down one. 2 hits on Jessica. She's out. The next 2 will hit Thor. Perfect. So let's hit Thor with another shot from blue. We'll leave him there with about 35,000 health for a little bit, and then work on Okoye. We have our red again. Let's wait on that just a little bit. Drop a green in there for a match. Whoa, look at that. That was a 7-match automatic column of blue. That is very rare and very crazy. If you didn't see that, you need to rewind it. That's so absurd. All right, so what do we do here? Let's get another Sabretooth match. Destroy some specials, get some free matches all over the place. This is going really well. Oh, they had a team up that also places enemy special tiles. I'll take it. I do like Wolfsbane. We need to get her into more action, I think. I don't see how we have a shot at the other enemy strike tile, so let's just kind of start to end it. We'll hit Thor with another Clash of the Worthy. Let's go with Tooth and Nail here, just to make sure he's down enough for the win with Scuttlebutt. Multi-hit ability as well, and that was a great team. Thank you for the suggestion. Tree 2-leaf, that was easy. Okay guys, let's do this. So we've got a couple matches left, but I wanted to take a moment to mention our insider intel, our subscriber only content. We do this so we can discuss upcoming characters that are going to be released in Marvel Puzzle Quest but are not out yet. We've got the ability and bio info early for our review, so we can discuss that closely among ourselves and not on the open video platform. So if you're not a subscriber yet, please consider doing that, and you can hit the card that's presented up above to jump in and check out our Shield Intel subscriber only content about an upcoming character that we'll see in the game soon. Do that, and please consider subscribing. Click that link and get into it. All right, thanks so much for listening to that and considering joining in with us. We've got time for a couple more fights. I want to take on this team here, and this is a tough team with Worthy Cap that triggers on too much match damage or any damage at all. I've got a fun character that I've been working on that I hope can be an answer to that. And separately, we'll bring in a couple of other characters that have a specific color combo. See if we can make this work. And I need to speed this up. Let's go. Grab my 4-star favorite character, my target hero, and that is going to be Karnak. The reason I have him chosen for this is because, well, let's just jump into it and go. So Karnak is the key here because he has only 4-star match damage, and 4-star match damage will not trigger Worthy Cap's jump in front mechanic from American Hero. And so we're going to be really hoping for a blue heavy board. There's hardly any blue on this board. So we're going to have to try to only match Karnak's colors, black, red, and blue, for a few turns. And so, of course, this is like one of the most bad example boards, but you really want to try to prioritize blue in this situation. I think we've triggered Cap, unfortunately, with that match. Okay, well, we still are going to be fine in this match, I do believe. We'll see it here in a second. Hopefully I can get some kind of blue match next. We got Star-Lord injured a little bit. All right, and here we go. Okay, so let's now go for blue. Which direction? Probably this way, just in case a red drops down, and it did. The enemy team has a lot of blue built up, but not too bad. Now check it out with Karnak. On the next turn, he will automatically create a couple of critical tiles, and they will proc on the locations of basic black tiles. So by looking at the board here, what I might do is a black match right here. It won't do a lot of damage on Worthy. And here we go. Be ready for the criticals. Placed in good locations to hit Worthy Cap. And now check this out. I was kind of hoping one of the criticals would stay on the board, but that's all right. We have our red ready to play. If you have your blue ready, it's even better. But, so what we can do here is take out Worthy Cap with a couple of matches. We're going to get hit from Doctor Strange. That's okay. We're going to make that red match, blue match. I really like abilities that can make some crazy stuff happen. And you know what? Let's not worry about that green, because we can set off. Let me see here. Can we set off an extra move if we do this right? Not quite, can we? Not quite, but we can do, if we leave that red, we'll just do it like this. All right, check this out. Got Worthy Cap out. We're going to take a shot here from Doctor Strange. It's not the end of the world. And keep in mind, oh, good. Daredevil was up front for it. That's actually ideal. And the other thing is, now that we've gone to the 4th turn, Karnak has boosted match damage, and he is so much closer with his boosted match damage to what a 5-star character is. It's awesome. So we want to go ahead and play Sonar Strike on Doctor Strange, because he is very tough to play abilities against with his automatic damage. Now, so what do we want to do? Probably, you know what? Let's just do this for fun. Doctor Strange is stunned. We can get extra damage from Probing Strike. We're going to get 3 critical tiles on the board. Hopefully at least one goes in a crazy location. Check this out. Not bad at all. He's already down to 5,700 health. Cool. Switch over. Do some damage to Hawkeye while Strange is stunned. And build up blue. We have our blue ready to play again. I like that it's an inexpensive ability. Should be able to take Doctor Strange out easily. And big hits on Hawkeye here. I think we're going to get stunned. That's okay. Now the other guys can finally do some of the work. They're the 5 stars after all. And we're in really good shape in this match. Just don't know what to do next. Yellow isn't ready. I could play green. Let's go. Never mind if Daredevil takes some damage, since he has an excellent heal when under 50% health right about. And we have enough green to play a bit of both from Star-Lord. Destroy a couple of columns, might get some cascade action. Nothing much, but set us up for a great finish. We'll have Karnak do it, and he can just destroy stuff all over. For the win. Okay, so fun and dramatic team. I really like Karnak a lot. He did take some damage. Things could have gone a little differently. A lot of times what will happen is the critical tiles you get, you run early on blue, or the criticals that are from his passive black take out Worthy Cap all the way, and then you don't have to worry about anything but Doctor Strange after that. Alright, so we have time for one more match, guys. Let's get into it. I wanted to play my team that should be a really fun and efficient win here. Let's see who we want to take it against. That sounds fine. Let's go with a... I kind of touched on this before, but Okoye and Mr. Sinister. Went past him there. I keep doing it. And a 4-star that plays pretty well with these guys. And it is Black Cat. She creates trap tiles automatically. Sinister benefits from that. There's damage from every trap tile that we match. Okoye is going to stack onto it. This should be a very fast and easy win. And we'll be wrapping things up after this video and doing this again. So make sure you guys get your character requests in the comments below, and we'll keep track of them and try to get them played a lot sooner than we did this time. Alright, so what do you want to do here? You want to go for probably team up right away. You want to go for red and black. And Sinister really wants blue. I'll do this white and purple combo move here. So check that out. There is two different perfect plan trap tiles on the board. And we can also steal AP when we take it. I think we only have a 3 team up, but let's move over to Chavez here. Check this out. Stole every bit of AP that they've gained so far, and did damage in the process. Love it. So let's go for white and green. Another perfect plan countdown, or a trap tile, and those are really starting to add up now. Cool. We have our green ready to play from Black Cat. That's excellent, especially after her purple, so we'll do that. If I do this purple, oh, they're going to take the black, aren't they? Oh, darn, I should have waited for my own opportunity to get that. That's okay. We've got Chavez out here. We can work on the rest. Let's now target Okoye. So they did run well on red. I should have been more careful on it. That's okay, though. Let's play better luck next time. Sends Black Cat airborne after dealing damage. And let's try to get white and green here. Lucky blue. So did you see what Sinister did there? He stopped a lot of the damage. There we go. Stun on Okoye. He not only stopped it though, but he also generates trap tiles when that happens. So we've got a couple of traps here. There's a perfect plant. Oh, they're both perfect plant. I didn't know if they were Sinister's traps yet, but now we're going to do this. We're going to play Behold and pay attention to where the locations are for the Behold traps. Okay, so this green, and then blue, and that green. Not bad locations. We're going to be able to get that blue down here whenever we want to. They shouldn't take it away from us. They might get that green, and it does the damage even if they take it. So let's go ahead with this black and yellow. Steal AP, deal damage. Great. While Okoye is stunned, she will take extra damage from claws out, plus our own Okoye stacking onto it. That's a knockout. Awesome. Okay, so let's wait and let Thor make this green match on his own. We're going to get yellow. Oh man, darn it. Bad luck. We lost one of our big trap tiles. It's not that big a deal, but wanted to do that myself. Okay, so let's go ahead and heal Okoye. Hopefully we don't lose that green match over there with the color conversion. How perfect was that? Now everything is in super good shape. We're just going to win this one in a fun way. Let's play Piercing Throw and destroy that tile right there, dropping the Behold trap in place for the win. Cool. All right. Fun enough team, right? Well, thanks for watching, guys. I went a little long like usual. Tried to speed it up, and of course it didn't work. But really appreciate you being along for that. If you are considering being a subscriber, please do so, because you'll be able to get into our insider info on the upcoming character. Like I said before, thanks so much for watching. Can't wait to go over that character. I'm going to record it next. Be part of the action. See you next time.